Hi friends, Leanne at Noma Yoga. Today's Vinyasa sequence we're going to begin in child's pose. So bring your knees wide or narrow, whichever is comfortable for you. Resting your hips on your heels, walk the hands out in front. Walking the fingertips long out in front of you, resting the forehead, the forearms, the shins on the mat. Just begin by tuning into your breath. Noticing now how you feel. Notice where the breath lands in the body. Walking the hands over to the right on the next inhale, and walk the fingertips out long. Stretching the left hand further than the right. Rotating to bring the right ribs closer to the right thigh. Keeping the forehead resting on the mat. You can press the left fingertips into the mat and reach the palm up. Finding a little additional length in the ribs. Finding that space in between, making room for the diaphragm to expand and contract. And then inhale, walk the hands over to the left hand side. Reach the right hand out further than the left. Rotate so that the right hip ribs come up just slightly. Left ribs come down toward the left thigh. Right fingertips pressed into the mat. Palm reaches up. Resting the head and the neck. Relaxing the shoulders back and down the spine. And walking the hands back to the center as we inhale. Walk the fingertips long out the front, resting the forehead on the mat. Press the fingertips into the mat, lifting the palms of the hands up. Working to keep the sit bones resting on the heels. Inhale, let's come up into tabletop, moving into cat-cow. Inhale, draw the belly toward the earth. Exhale, curl the tailbone down. Bring the belly button toward the sky, chin to chest. Inhale, bringing the tailbone up, chin up, heart center, lips. Exhale, curl the tailbone down, chin to chest. Inhale. Moving with your own breath. Working to warm the spine. Finding that fluidity, that wave-like motion. As we inhale and exhale, moving with our breath. Two more rounds. Inhale and exhale. With the next inhale, we return back to tabletop, that neutral spine, reaching the crown of the head forward. The tailbone reaches toward the back of the mat. Exhale, press the hips back into child's pose. Inhale, return to tabletop. Long tabletop, reaching the hips forward. Exhale, press the hips back. Inhale, coming forward. Feel free to explore this however you'd like, again with your own breath. Curling the spine if that feels good, dipping the hips down toward the earth, moving into a low cobra. Exhaling back. Just noticing right now what your body needs. Taking that mental awareness, being mindful of where there's extra tension or tightness, and feel free to stay there wherever you need. Maybe an additional stretch. You can stay in child's pose if that feels good this morning. And pressing back into child's pose with the next inhale, we'll begin dancing lines. Circle the hips to the right. Coming to center and exhaling the hips back to the left. Inhaling to the right. Exhaling to the left. Again, taking your time, noticing what your body needs. Maybe the hip circles are small. Maybe they're extra wide this morning. Maybe they linger a little bit more on one side than the other, noticing any tightness in the hips and the low back. One more time to the right. With the next inhale, we'll be coming up to the left and circling in the opposite direction. Inhale to the left, to the center, to the right. Exhaling all the way back. Inhale to the left, center, right, and all the way back. Moving with your own breath. Moving with kindness, compassion, and gentleness. One more round, we'll meet back at child's pose. Inhale, moving into tabletop, resituating in case you maybe worked your way right off the mat like I did. We're going to press the right toes back, pressing the heel away from the body. Finding that lift in the heart center, actively working the chest, shoulders away from the mat. Inhale, lift the back heel up, reaching it towards the back of the room, toward the back of the mat. Inhaling, reaching the left arm long out in front. Finding that length in both directions. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, contract. Knee and elbow meet at the center, squeezing that leg, bringing the thigh closer to the chest. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lengthen and hold. Reaching long in both directions. Inhale, bring the hand back down to the mat. Reach the heel up toward the sky. Bending the knee, finding that lift. Lifting through the heart center. Inhale, lift just a little higher. Exhale, bringing the knee back down. Resituating into tabletop. Reach the left toes back. Again, finding that lift, pressing the heel back away from the body, finding the lift in the heart center. Inhale, lift the heel up toward the sky, reach the right arm long out in front. Draw the navel in toward the spine, helping to support the low back, keeping the hips square to the earth. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. Draw the knee and elbow together, squeezing that left inner thigh in toward the heart center. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen and hold. Find that length in both directions, reaching the crown of the head toward the front fingers. Drawing the navel in toward the spine, lifting. Exhale, release the hand, keeping the left foot back, keeping the heel up toward the sky. Lift the heel up, bending the knee, lifting the heart center, finding that extra lift, pressing away from the earth. Lift a little higher on the next inhale, and exhale, release. Inhale, reach the right arm up toward the sky. Exhale, sweep it through the left side. Reach the left fingertips long over top of the head, resting on the earth. We'll bring the left hand in close to the shoulder, pressing up into tabletop. Resetting. As we inhale, bring the left hand up toward the sky, sweeping through the opposite side. Reach the right fingertips long out in front. And bringing the right hand in toward the shoulder, coming back into tabletop. We're going to walk the hands out front, keeping the hips high, drawing the heart center toward the earth. Resting the forehead or the chin on the mat, whichever is comfortable and accessible today. And slowly walking up to the elbows, pressing into tabletop, and then hips to heels as we exhale. Keeping the arms long out in front. As we inhale, slowly roll up to a tall kneeling position. Arms come out and up, reaching toward the sky. Inhaling. Exhale, lower the right arm, reach with the left to the right side. Inhale, bring the hands back to center. Exhale, lower the left hand, reach with the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, draw the elbows down, lift the heart center, cactus. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the hands back, coming into a forward fold, leading with the heart center, bringing the left cheek down to the mat. As we inhale, sweep the right leg up, hands come to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Palms gently press together. Inhale and sink a little deeper. Inhale, bring the hands to the mat. Press the hips back, half split. Inhale, returning to Anjali, keeping the hands pressed on the mat. Keep the left hand planted down. Circle the right hand back, and then bring that left foot up to meet the right hand for a gentle quad stretch. If they don't make the connection, that's okay. Bring the left heel up as high as it can go, as long as we're engaging that stretch. Releasing the hand, bringing the hand back down to the mat. Press the back toes in, sweep the front leg back. Pause as we inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, then chest and chin. Inhale, sweeping forward into Cobra Pose. Bhujangasana. Exhale, back into Downward Facing Dog. Curl the toes, lift the hips. Pause here, 5 rounds of breath. Take a moment, pedal out. Wake up the legs, finding some extra length, some extra movement. Reach the hips up toward the sky. Looking back between the heels, between the feet and the earth. 2 more rounds of breath here. Inhale deeply. Exhale. We're coming back into tabletop, back to child's pose. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Coming up to that tall kneeling position. Exhale, this time we reach to the left first. Inhale, bring the hands to center. Exhale, reach right. Opening up that rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, open the heart center. Cactus pose, inhale. Exhale, folding forward, leading with the heart. Hands be placed on the sacrum. Right cheek comes down to the mat. As we inhale, sweep the arms up, bring the left foot up, Anjaneyasana. Pressing the hips forward, reaching and lengthening through that psoas muscle, hip flexor. Inhale, bring the hands to the mat, press the hips back into half split. Opening up the backside of the leg, using your breath. Returning to Anjali, keep the right hand on the mat, circle the left arm out in front, then back, then bring that right foot up to meet the left hand. Gently stretching the quad. Then circling the hand back around, placing the hands firmly on the mat, sweep the front leg back. Pause as we inhale. Exhale, lower knees, then chest and chin. Inhale, sweeping forward, coming into Bhujangasana. Cobra pose, elbows bent. Exhale, curl the toes, press the hips up into Downward Facing Dog. Again, pausing here for 5 rounds of breath. Pedaling out. Noticing the extra length on both sides of the legs. Finding the extra lift in the hips. Two more breaths here. Inhale, coming back into tabletop. Exhale, press the hips back into child's pose. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, sweeping the arms up to the sky. Exhale, reach to the right. Inhale. Exhale, reach left. Inhale. Exhale, cactus, draw the elbows down. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Hands placed on the sacrum, lead with the heart, coming all the way down to the earth. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Inhale deeply. Exhale and release. Sinking a little deeper. Inhale, bring the hands to the mat. Exhale, hips back, child's or half split. Reach the heart center toward the thigh. Inhale, shifting back to Anjane. Exhale, circle the arms. We catch the left foot. Quad stretch. Inhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Pressing back into plank pose, pause. Exhale, lower knees and chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, slowly roll up. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale. Exhale, reach to the right. Inhale. Exhale, draw the elbows down, tuck the ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward, bringing the heart center toward the earth, looking to the left. Inhale, reach the left foot forward, arms reach toward the sky. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat, press the hips back, half split. Bowing forward, bring the heart center toward the earth. Inhale, return to Anjaneyasana. Place the right hand on the mat, circle the left back, reaching for the left right foot as it comes to meet toward the hips. Inhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Sweep the front leg back. Pause as we inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, sweep up, Bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here. Inhale deeply. Exhale, begin to take as many steps as you need toward the top of the mat. Stepping the feet hip distance apart, taking the fist, meeting them together, placing them between the arches of the foot, hanging forward. Reaching for the opposite elbow, hanging for ragdoll. Rocking back and forth, nodding the head, yes and no, making sure that we're relaxed and releasing the tension. Releasing the hands, let's hug the legs. Draw the heart center toward the legs, reaching the crown toward the earth. Slowly rolling up, stepping the feet together. Moving into Sun A, inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as we pause. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hugging the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga or plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump to the top of the mat as we exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, hug the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Draw the shoulder blades back, reach the heart center toward the sky. Exhale as we bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause as we inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for the inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and hug the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for the inhale. Exhale, take as many steps as you need. Step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Utkatasana, bringing the biceps close to the ears, reaching the hips back, sinking deeper. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center. Exhale, bring the right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, open the hands up wide. Sinking a little deeper, engaging that Ujjayi breath. One more breath here. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center, returning. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Open the hands up wide as we inhale. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left foot towards the right foot towards the right thumb. Turn the back heel down, warrior one. Inhale, sweep the arms up toward the sky. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, sweep the arms back, draw the heart center toward the earth. Releasing the head and neck. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back. Inhale, lift the heart center. Exhale, humble warrior, folding forward. Release the head and neck. Inhale, bring the hands to the earth. Straightening the front leg, pyramid pose. Folding as we exhale. Inhale, half lift the spine. Keeping the left hand on the mat, we're going to rotate, reaching the right arm up toward the sky. Inhale, return the hands to the mat, bending the front knee, sweeping the arms up. Turn the back heel up, high crescent lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right side of the body. Water wheel. Inhale, straighten the legs, bringing the palms of the hands together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Inhale. Exhale. Pausing here. Inhale, coming back to that high crescent lunge. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center, shift the weight forward, warrior three. Begin to bring that back heel up. Lowering the heart toward the earth, making a nice parallel line to your mat. Reach the crown of the head forward, toes face toward the earth. So we inhale, bring the leg forward. Crossing over, squeezing the inner thighs, moving into eagle pose. Wrap the left foot around the right calf muscle, sinking, bending the knees, working to keep your balance. Always have the option to keep the left toe on the mat, crossing over the right leg. If you're in eagle and you want to explore the arms, take the left hand, bring it out in front. Take the right elbow, lock it into the left, then slowly take the left hand and wrap it around. Draw the elbows away from the body, lift the elbows up. Work to keep that focus. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, Utkatasana. On the next inhale, bring the hands to heart center. Exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, open the arms. Pause here. Inhale, back to center, crossing over the right elbow, left knee. Open the arms as we inhale. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, chaturanga plank. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot towards the left thumb. Warrior one. Turn the back heel down, sweep the arms up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms back. Bring the heart center toward the earth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, clasp the hands behind. Inhale, lift the heart center. Pinkies toward the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Humble warrior. Release the head and neck. Inhale and bring the hands to the earth, straightening the front leg. Exhale, release the head and neck, folding forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, reaching the left arm toward the sky. So we open that twist towards that front leg. Left foot forward. Inhale, return the hand to the earth. Turn the back heel up, bend the front knee, sweep the arms up, high crescent lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting toward the left. Water wheel. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bending. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those inner thighs and hold. Inhale, sweep the arms up forward, up front, reaching high, high crescent lunge. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, shifting the weight forward. Warrior three. Inhale, bring the leg back forward, coming into eagle pose, crossing the right foot over the left. Wrapping the right foot around the left calf muscle, sinking a little deeper, draw these shoulders back, finding the lift. Always have the option to keep that right toe on the mat as we cross over, squeeze the inner thighs. We're going to bring the right hand out in front. Take that left elbow and tuck it into the right elbow. Then slowly start winding the hands together for eagle arms. Lifting the elbows, drawing them away from the body. Relaxing the shoulders. Finding your balance. And line the arms, reach up toward the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stepping to the outside edges of the mat, Malasana. Drawing the tailbone toward the earth, begin to sink down. Bringing the elbows to the inside of the knees, finding that lift. Option here, if it's in your practice, you can move into crow pose. You can also stay here. We're going to go into boat pose after this, Navasana. Throwing out those options. Just do what your body wants today. Today, mine needs to stay here just a little bit longer. I'm going to bring the hands behind the hips, coming down all the way. Bring the feet out in front. Bringing the feet flat, hip distance apart. Bring the hands just behind the hips. We want to work towards keeping the sit bones evenly placed on the mat. We can bend the elbows as we bring the knees in toward the chest, lifting the legs. Again, finding your place of comfort today. Drawing the feet up. If you want to stay here, that's okay. Option to bring the hands out in front for balance. Pause here for 5 rounds of breath. You also have the option of hugging the legs, bringing them in closer to the chest. We're just working to build that core, building the strength so we can move into more advanced poses. Working on our posture, build the front so we can strengthen the back. 2 more rounds of breath here. Inhale, let's bring our feet back down to the earth. Go ahead and hug the legs, curling the back, taking a little seated, capped position, finding that length. Seated cow, reach the heart center. Exhale. And inhale. We'll do that one more time. Again, placing the hands behind the hips, feet hip distance apart, drawing the knees in closer to the chest. Elbows can bend as we draw the knees up, heels come up, pausing for half boat. Taking your variation today, your modification. runs of breath. Last one. Exhale and release. Good. One more time with that seated cat-cow. Stretching the back out. Inhale. Lifting the heart center. Exhale, curl the back. Inhale. Lifting the heart center. We're going to place the hands firmly behind us. Stretching the legs long out in front. We're going to press the hips up for reverse plank. Lift the heart center toward the sky. Release the head and neck back. Bringing the hips slowly back down. Coming all the way seated. Inhale, reach the arms up toward the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Good. We're going to widen the legs, coming out to a wide angle seated pose. Inhale, bring the arms up toward the sky. Exhale, reaching to the right. Bring that right elbow down to the leg, just tucking it to the inside of that inner thigh. Reach the left up and over, looking up and under the armpit. Inhale, let's come to the other side. Bringing the left elbow down, reach the right arm up and over. Open the shoulders back, lifting the heart center toward the sky, looking up and under the arm. Toes reach toward the sky, heels stay planted on the earth. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward. Finding your place of comfort here, relaxing the head and neck, relaxing the shoulder. Two more runs of breath here. Keep working those toes up and back. And slowly walking the hands up. We're going to bring that left heel now in toward the right hip. Take that left foot or right foot, cross over the left knee. Taking the left hand, hugging that right knee, then gently turning towards the right, sitting tall, keeping the sit bones planted on the earth. Your right hand sits gently behind the right hip, looking over the right shoulder. Slowly unwinding, we're going to keep the left foot on the mat, kind of walk it out just slightly so that it's more parallel to the body. Then we're going to take the right foot and stack it right on top. So our toes, our ankles, whichever, depending on flexibility, are going to line up one end, and the other side you're going to have your knee resting on the inside arch of that foot. Inhale, reach the arms toward the sky. Find the lift in the heart center, and exhale, we're going to hinge forward and slowly walk the hands out in front. We're going to avoid that complete dump forward and try to keep that long spine, pressing the sit bones toward the back of the mat, towards your seat. Just finding that gentle opening on the back side of the hips now. And then slowly start walking up. This time we're going to bring that right heel towards the left hip. Left foot crosses over the right knee. Turning towards the left side of the body, hugging with your right arm. Looking gently over the left shoulder. Slowly unwinding, keeping the right foot again on the mat. We're going to stack the left foot over the top. Finding that pose that's comfortable for you. Inhale, reaching the arms up toward the sky. Draw the belly button in toward the spine. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, walking the arms long out in front. Work towards pressing the sit bones back toward the earth, keeping the heart center reaching forward, lengthening through the spine, drawing the throat back. Staying with the breath. And then slowly start walking back up. We're going to move to our backs for bridge pose. Coming all the way down toward the earth. We walk the hips in toward the heels so that we can tickle our heels with our fingertips. The arms down alongside the body. Press the shoulders into the mat. Lengthen the back side of the neck. Inhale, lift the hips up toward the sky. Squeezing those inner thighs together, we're going to keep the knees facing forward. Toes facing forward and firmly planted on the mat. Exhale, release, coming all the way back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. This time we hold. Walk the shoulders under, tucking just slightly and interlacing the fingers beneath the hips. Lift the hips up as high as they can go, squeezing those inner thighs. Engaging the glutes, finding that lift, building up the strength here. Squeezing those inner thighs together, keeping the toes facing forward, knees facing forward. Lengthening on the back side of the neck. And then exhale, release, coming all the way down to the earth. You can go ahead and bring the knees in towards the chest, rocking back and forth gently, massaging the low back into the earth. And then slowly start making your way into shoulder stand. You can work into supported shoulder stand or full shoulder stand, whichever's in your practice. If you have a block at home, you can bring that block in. Just gently lift the hips up toward the sky, or the heels up toward the sky. Arms can stay down alongside the body. You can hold the block if you have a block beneath you. Bring the arms out to the side, just finding a pose that's comfortable for you. The legs did a lot of work in this exercise today, this sequence, so we want to bring all that energy back up and out of the legs. Reach the heels. Keep the legs active as we're here. We want to have the quads engaged and the heels reaching toward the sky. We're going to work towards lengthening the back side of the knees. And then at your own pace, we'll begin to bring the legs back down toward the earth. Once your feet reach the earth and you have a block, go ahead and lift the hips up and remove that block. Widen the legs to shoulder width apart, moving into Shavasana, our resting pose. We want the arms away from the body with the palms up. Relax the body, sinking deeper into the mat. Just taking the next few moments to yourself, calming the mind, calming the breath, noticing how you feel. we'll slowly start bringing awareness back to the body. Bringing awareness back to the fingers and toes. Maybe reaching overhead if that feels good, deepening the breath. Whenever you're ready, begin to bring yourself to a comfortable side position, resting on that side body. Pausing here for a moment, taking time to express gratitude toward yourself for taking time out of your day, setting aside space within your home to help create a sense of ease and well-being. Again, at your own pace, begin to come back up to a comfortable seated position. And once you're there, return your awareness back to the breath. Begin to notice how you feel. Notice where the breath lands in the body. And without judgment, just simply noticing, notice how that's changed since the beginning of practice. On the next inhale, we'll bring the hands above the head. Exhale, bringing the palms together, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste.